Hi there, good morning. Kay here on my Tennessee homestead, and today we're going to have the big reveal of what's going on under the silage tarps. This is my first experience with a silage tarp. This is my first experience with a lot of space, let's face it. It's been 27 days since the large one, which is 50 by 105, went down, and 21 days since the 32 folded down to 42 on the side of the house went down. So we're anxious to find out what's going on underneath. 3 weeks minimum, it says, to turn lawn into usable farmland. So we'll see what is going on under the tarps. We're going to take Bob, the new rancher, down to the lower yard, so stay with me. Okay. Okay, so here we are on the lower yard, and as I said, this is our larger silage tarp. When I learned that I couldn't get the tractor the day of to till this, Jeff Poppin, Barefoot Farmer, had suggested I get a silage tarp, that the whole process might go faster. They say in as little as 3 weeks you can turn weeds and grass into usable soil for growing plants, for growing edible plants. So let's take a look. Let's just peek today, because I haven't exactly figured out if I'm going to plant a cover crop or if I'm going to dig right in and try to plant some food crops now. These sandbags are only 20 pounds, and as you will see, the day after we put this down, we had a big thunderstorm, windstorm. Check it out. So I thought 20 pounds would be easier to handle, but this plastic is slick. I mean, I don't want to even pick up something that's 30 pounds, but this plastic is slick, and the slick plastic against the slick plastic, wind gets up under there, and believe you me, that thing moved. So let's take a look and see what's underneath. Okay, there's a lot of green stuff down here. So, you know, where the sandbag was, that's more interesting, but we've got a lot of very much alive grass here, so we need more time. What happens when you put down the black tarp, the grass goes, oh my goodness, I better put up a flower and make a seed to keep going. And you see right here, I've got some little flowers. It's darker, I mean, it's deader inside.
I mean, it's pretty dang dead. Look at it,
just coming right up.
Yeah, and it's all dirt. You know what I mean?
It's got to be dry, huh? This hasn't any water.
Yeah, it's dry.
That
dirt looks awesome, huh? Let me pull it back for you.
Well, now that we have a tiller, we could till it in. What do you think?
Yeah. Dang it.
For some reason, I sort of imagined it to just be dirt and not dead grass.
A lot of wormholes.
Really?
Oh yeah.
What's this green stuff underneath?
That's from
That's a different kind of grass.
it's in the algae, I think, isn't it? From the moisture in the ground.
I don't know.
To me, that looks like an algae, a small algae.
It looks almost like a succulent, like a ground cover, something. I don't know how it can be green if it hasn't had any light. And
Well, I don't think this stuff needs light.
oh, well, the grass is certainly dead. I mean,
Yeah.
dead enough for you to pull it right out with your hand.
I mean, yeah. For sure. I think it's doing its job. It's dead. Don't you think?
Yeah, it looks like it.
I mean, well, no.
What? Does it seem like it's alive?
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
I just think it needs more time. Don't you?
It needs more sun. We need more sun. I'm saying the tarp needs more sun.
Oh, that's right.
It's been too cloudy.
Yeah. If you factor in all the rain and clouds we've had, we probably haven't had 3 weeks. Haven't had 4 weeks.
4 weeks, yeah.
No.
Maybe 2.
Okay. All right. Let's come back in a week. Check this out.
Doing a really good job.
Just needs more time.
Yeah. It's not getting heated up like it should. So as far as the sandbags go and stuff, the tarp's staying down pretty good.
That's great. I heard you went fishing on Memorial Day. What'd you catch?
Just some bass.
You cooked one yet?
No, it's catch and release.
Oh, it is?
Well, that's what we do.
Oh, you didn't. Oh, you don't get to eat one. Darn it.
We get to if we wanted to.
You don't.
We just
Oh,
catch
that's
and
nice.
release
How many did you catch?
them. A few.
A few.
I caught more than my buddy.
Okay. Okay, cool. It's a lot of water standing on it, which tells me that there's a low point right here. You know?
It's the grass. It's just the grass. Don't worry about
Okay.
Don't worry about that stuff.
Okay.
Now this is double right here.
Oh, that was double plastic. Isn't that interesting, the way it's sort of...
I think this is just...
That's where the water was laying on it, so it's putting more pressure.
Yeah.
Looks about the same though, doesn't it?
No, it's getting there.
So this needs at least 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, it's definitely getting there.
Yeah. I still think we're going to have to till it, don't you?
Yeah.
I mean, there's just no way around it.
I would till it anyways, yeah.
Okay.
Probably only, I mean, this soil's so good that it'll only be probably just one good pass through it.
Well, that'd be awesome.
Cool.
Cool. When I first converted my tiny little garden in California to an edible garden, it happened in stages, just like this will, obviously. And I had one raised bed sort of in the middle of the space between the house and the sidewalk. When I started my garden, it was in the winter. And I observed the light. And I talk about this in an ebook that I wrote the first or second year of my channel and my website, and you can get that if you subscribe to my website, which is latebloomershow.com. And it talks about the first thing you do when you think about putting in a garden is you analyze where is your light. You know, later you can worry about water because you can move water around, you can direct it, you can pipe it, you can do things, but you have to have light to grow. And where is the light here? When I came here in December, the sun came up right there and it set right there, and it never came back on this side of the house. And the same thing happened in my house in California. I started in the winter and I would sit out in that corner under the tree and watch the light, and the whole half of that first section was in shadow, and I thought, I can never grow anything here. I can never grow any edibles here. It's complete shadow all day. Or on the other side of the house where the driveway was. But of course what I learned, come spring, come summer, that line of shadow comes back and back and back towards the house. And I realized I could grow there. I put in what I called then my back 40. It's kind of a joke because I have a tiny little garden. And I grew all kinds of things in there in the summer. Corn and tomatoes and squash and you name it. So don't be limited. If you start your garden in the winter and you think, oh, I can never grow because I don't have any sun, you might have sun in the summer. You might have sun spring to fall. You don't know until you check it out. So here in the December, I thought, I can't grow anything over here. It's all shadow. Well, guess what? Now this is in full sun when we have sun. We have no sun today. Sun, where are you? It's going to rain for the next 2 days and all next week, so I don't know how we're going to get things planted. I have no idea. This is all new to me. So this area here now gets full sun by about 9:30 in the morning. And because we have opened all of this up, on the other side of this row of trees and at the base, believe me, there is poison ivy everywhere down here. We have to work on that once we get our plants in the ground. It drops off. We have a little bit of a slope here. We've got to figure out how to manage all of that. It would be awesome if we could just do contour rows all the way down. But then we would need an entrance here, and I'm still debating on getting a hoop house because everyone says you have less pest pressure, you have less whatever falling from the sky. The plants just do better in a hoop house, but then you have to have ventilation and you have to be able to keep animals out, and I haven't figured out how to do all of that yet. But I would love to grow corn this year. If you watched my channel from the beginning, corn, tomatoes, and watermelon are my 3 favorite things. And that was kind of odd in California, but I'm from the South and nothing was better than corn, tomatoes, and watermelon. And I made videos about those in the first year of my channel. But I have been given this wonderful corn. I got it yesterday. This is from my friend Daryl. These are seeds that he saved, and I'll be talking more about that if I get it planted. I've also received some corn from Angie from Kentucky, and she swears by her corn. And I'm also getting corn. It's going in the mail today. Should have it in a couple days. You've seen him in a couple of videos, a live stream and a video, the first season of Late Bloomer. Tim, who is an heritage corn farmer. He grows heritage corn and he grinds it in the old stone mills. And so he makes wonderful grits and cornmeal out of that flour, but he also has some sweet corn. It's too late to grow that kind of corn this year for a meal because I don't have enough days. And I've got I think 60 to 65 day corn right here. So I can have sweet corn this year if I can get this all put together. Just because I decided on a silage tarp over tilling doesn't mean you don't have to till at some point. But the difference is if you just take a piece of lawn and you till it, then you have to wait for that grass to die over months. Then you have to till it again, plant in a cover crop, whatever you're going to do. And so tilling is kind of unavoidable in a big space like this. Now, if I wanted to just do a lot of raised beds and not have a big garden, you know, that I could do also. But I decided to do it this way. We'll see how it goes. So you can probably hear that motor in the background, and that is Justin tilling the lower terrace. He pretty much got the top level done before that big rain, and then he tried to come in after the rain and it was just too muddy, so he's picking up today. Hopefully he'll get all of that done, all of the places done that need to be tilled today, because rain comes back tomorrow. Thanks so much for watching this channel, liking the videos, and sharing them with your friends. And don't forget to hit the bell for notifications. Scroll down and hit all so you won't miss anything right here on my New Tennessee homestead. I'm Kaye, and I'll see you next time. Of course, when I say I'm going to have to till, I really mean Justin is going to have to till. I mean, I might be able to do it, you know. And I will give it a try, honest. I will.
If you enjoyed this video, please watch these. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And I'll see you in the next video.